Hello, and welcome to New Cycle. Continuing my coverage of Steam Next Fest for June 2023, we've got the New Cycle here. So, let's see, after Steam Base Builder Fest, I'm excited to meet you once again with this demo being published by part of Steam Next Fest. Full gameplay experience to play as soon as possible. We'd like to remind you that the present demo is by definition limited in content. Some mechanics are incomplete, turned off or restricted, which will likely create a feeling of incompleteness as you play through. Basically, let's see, you will not be able to access structures and raw materials. You need to cure sick people and get them back on their feet. So letting them die without being able to intervene is not a viable option for a flaw of the game. So basically they're telling you, yeah, there's a few things, exploration, diplomacy and trade being directly related to the narrative have been removed from the demo. Advanced systems such as trains and conveyor belts not available. Due to these and similar limits, the demo contains a simplified and partially streamlined early stage gameplay experience. Okay, so basically they're saying it will be a bit lackluster, you won't have a load there because it's been stripped for things to it's been stripped of features that are incomplete or linked to the main narrative. Okay, I get it. Sandbox, so campaign or sanity. In this scenario, begin as the leader of an advanced settlement. Revolves around the sudden appearance of a mysterious disease that causes large convulsions in the fabric of your community's social order and mental stability. You must manage the atmosphere of desperation and come up with a solution to save them, which I bet is super hard because apparently you're not allowed to cure ill people in the demo. Let's just go with the campaign. Oh, it's locked. Locked? Bringing large-scale self-defense mechanics to the New Cycle universe, this mode starts the player in the leader of a middle-sized community who's lost its first settlement, processing certain technological advancements and a set of structures. You must protect your people against forces that destroyed the first settlement while overcoming every difficulty posed. Okay, so I guess we haven't got much available for this then. It looks like we've just got a sandbox scenario on the meadows, which gives us morale at the start of spring. So we'll have a good 30-40 minutes on it, see what we can do, see what we can build. But it looks like this will probably, given that a lot of the mechanics and scenarios are locked out at the moment, take it with a pinch of salt. So my understanding of this game, from what I saw on the... Oh, so we can't do anything while we've paused, like queue up, build odds and things. Okay, so what I saw on the Steam page is basically it looks like Frostpunk if instead of it being you're all freezing to death in the snow, it's a solar flare has like blown up half the earth. Right, it's been nearly half a century since the first solar flare. In the initial moments of the catastrophe, we lost our entire technological infrastructure, our means of global sourcing, and almost everything that we can share as a civilization. The following years were humanity's darkest, having to wrestle with constant impossibility and despair. From battles fought with sticks and stones to nuclear wars, we ended up destroying ourselves and what little the sun had left for us. Civilization fell. Right. Everyone's been born into this new world and you're the leader. Our current flimsy shelter cannot carry us far. We must rebuild everything from scratch with the efforts of those who remain to establish a new sustainable way of life. We need to rediscover lost knowledge, explore the surroundings, and we need to, and beyond merely surviving, we need to find a way of securing the next generation. Right. We don't know how we can preserve life as we know it. but we can at least help build something that we may call home. We can go with a tutorial. Okay. So we're going to build a field camp. Grid system or free system can be used to place building on the map. You can switch between them by pressing tab. For the grid, R performs 90-degree rotation. For free, the Q and E allows you to spin continuously in different directions. You can place more than one of the selected structure by holding down the shift key. Nice. Field camp. What does it do? Organizes workers to collect iron and stone and logs efficiently to meet the increasing need for raw materials. So we should probably... yeah. Probably put this over here really, shouldn't we? There. Along that path. Okay. Build a field camp and gather some stuff. Nice. Right. I think we might need to put this on a faster speed. Right, woodcutter. What do you mean there's no resources for stone? I see them there. There they are. Stone. Right? Oh, that's iron. Oh. I see. Stone then. That's probably stone? Stone deposit. Okay. Ooh, there's stone and iron down there. Okay. Let's try putting one of these then over... there. Technology required establishment. How does one research technology? Looks like I've got 3 types of people here. Worker class. Maybe they're scientists and scouts, or possibly children or something, don't know. Right. We've got knowledge, we've got electricity available. I'm assuming from this little wind turbine there. Okay. And we've got no food. Looks like there's a lot to manage then. Okay. Right. I think as well we can probably, because it seems rather quiet, does this? There we go. Right. Right, we can, yeah, we've got plenty of workers, so we can absolutely get that going, get that going. Okay. Day 4. Tutorial Step 1 complete. Build a lumber mill. And that turns the, I'm assuming, logs into lumber then. Okay, so we're refining materials now. Right, so we'll produce some lumber from the logs. Right, production. For the most important structures in the city, you can choose the product you want the current building to create here. Right. You can activate the product by selecting the product you want to produce. The amount of resources and time required, calculated dynamically. The general efficiency of the building, affects the variables positively or negatively. The workforce value determines the speed of production according to the required amount of working people. In addition, these two variables are affected by technological developments, societal events, and environmental factors. Yeah, that's... Yep, I understand how this works. I've played Frostpunk a bit before, so... Not connected to road network, I mean... It is. That is a road. That's the path coming out of the building. Do both of those need to be connected or something? Group of wanderers less fortunate than us awaits permission to join our ranks. Sure. More mouths to feed. Lovely. Right. Well, I hope they know that we're not going to be able to give them any food until we've discovered the food technology, because apparently, I don't know, we've regressed back into before even being monkeys, where we didn't understand. And I'm trying to think, would there have been any point during human history, or even pre-human history, where it wasn't understood what food was? Because even animals and things understand what food is. Duh. Like, how can we have not discovered food? Right. Lumber is being produced. Tutorial complete. Excellent. Every operation is harder to perform in a settlement without roads. Connecting all the buildings in our village with a road network will convenience the worker and the circulation of raw materials greatly. While not mandatory for all the operations, road construction is a prerequisite for building infrastructure such as bridges and tunnels. Build a road between the lumber mill and the main road. You can move between grid-based linear roads and free-form curved paths. In curved path mode, you can create a path by holding down Shift and clicking the desired point on the train. When you're done, let go and just click at the end point, right click to cancel the... Okay, weird. But it looks rather useful. Okay. People are the most significant resource for our settlement. We must respond to a wide range of demands to from basic to costly, we have to set up self-sufficient system to meet our basic requirements. We can start by constructing a well to meet our need for clean water. That's interesting. So yeah. Right, well it is. Can I see like how much water they give? So I know hovering over them in that overlay I couldn't, but well, whatever. Right. Build a well. Job's a good un. Produce water. Right, let's speed it up. See, this is going to be the problem when you're allowed to free-form the roads, isn't it? They're going to be like, well, that's not quite properly connected. There's 1 millimeter off. Uh-huh. So, yes, of course. How silly of me. Does that not count? Right, that's connected, right? No. Odd. Now is it all connected up? Right, I guess this doesn't count as a path. Because it's not like a path we've built. Or something. I'm not certain. Right, whatever. Whatever. Build a gathering camp and gather mushrooms. So meat and mushrooms there. Okay, interesting. Or mushrooms, meat, and that's it over here. Okay. And yeah, you can kind of see that's all highlighted as our road, but that other road that was naturally there, the little dirt path, doesn't count as an actual road. You call that a road? That's not a road. This is a road, except it's not a road. Nice. Good talk, game. Good talk. Right, okay. I would put this here and it would be perfect. Nice little slot for it. Except it doesn't reach this meat then. So it's going to have to go here. So I'll put it there. We'll put a road. And we'll put this over here. Start here. Go to there. Close it here. And build one on the grid. There. And this will get built. And crank up the speed. Right. We're going to gather 100 mushrooms a day. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we've gathered the mushrooms. Yep. I'm assuming next we're going to cook them all. Produce 30 simple meals. Ah, we need to research. Ah! There's a tech tree. Community knowledge. Okay. Ah, so these are the different types of research. So yeah, community and diplomacy, because it's in the main storyline of that. It's not in this demo, nor is adaptation and sustainability. But construction materials, there we go. Stockpile, soup kitchen, meals. Don't worry, I'm sure people are fine. It's only been 23 days and we moved from spring all the way to autumn. I'm sure we're fine. I'm sure no one's starving that much. They've only gone several months without food. It's fine. So it looks like, yeah, there's going to be a Scouts Guild, a technical boot camp, a smithy, a forge. There's the soup kitchen. Right, let's see how the research is. Oh, there it is. It's about halfway. We'll put it onto mega speed while we just wait for that to tick over. Right, has that unlocked anything else? No, right, they really are. They really aren't kidding when they say, yeah, it's a very basic demo. No, you don't say. Right. Mega speed away. We'll be needing more food, Chief, we're worried. Oh, don't worry, we've got you covered, pal. We're finally gonna actually cook the mushrooms rather than eating them and just having to deal with the hallucinations. It's fine. Right. Produce food. Mushroom, fish, meat or veggies. So we're gonna make mushroom stew. And we're gonna assign 3 guys to doing it. Right, go. Yeah, we're really cranking those out now. We're getting eaten as fast as they're being made. Almost. A lot of hungry villagers. Right. A badly managed community. In a badly managed community, unrest, disease, deaths and disintegration will quickly take hold. Poor population management. Button. There we go. Here you can view the overall state of the community in detail. The most important elements in the management of a settlement is its people. Try to meet all their needs and keep variables such as morale and efficiency as high as possible. Meet the daily supply distribution needs according to your settlement's production capabilities in a sustainable manner. The society whose needs are met breeds high motivation, good health and uninterrupted work. So I've got a class, consists of 3 basic classes. Members of each must work as a pioneer in their respective fields. But production buildings may need multiple classes to work simultaneously according to the building's level of development. You can follow population number and distribution of each class here. Only adults can be recruited as workers. Children, sick and retirees cannot, but will still need certain resources. You can manage the basic needs of social classes from here. Supplies for needs such as food, water, clothing and tools are determined from the daily average consumption per person. And yeah, each one, it can affect morale and workforce and efficiency. Yep, indicates how much or how long your working class will operate. It is very important to manage this variable according to current conditions and needs. Okay, I think we get the general gist. Keep an eye on them, don't let them get demoralised. I don't think we need to get that in depth with it right now. Right, supply and demand. Set the ration distribution to regular. Distribute rations successfully for 3 days. Right. So basically giving people more stuff makes them happier, but obviously we would run out of stuff faster. Right. Food distribution to regular. Right, distribute successfully for 2 days. And mega speed. In fact, honestly, I bet I could probably. Put water up as well, because I've built 2 wells. Right. And there's winter. Right. Let's have a look what we get for doing this. So then we'll be on the final objective. A place to track everything about your settlement and your people. View the overview panel. Health is the subject that we should pay the most attention to. It should be our priority to find a solution to our current conditions. Examine the factors affecting public health. and take decisive action. There are many factors that affect people's health. Nutrition and water are the most important of these. No one can withstand more than 3 days without water. You need to produce solutions against many variables such as the seasons, heavy work conditions, epidemics, insufficient supply and harmful external forces. Winter, right. Mushroom gathering halted. Farms cannot produce and people have less health. Food supply is low. In the land of camp name. Land of... what's it? Mushland. Overview. Okay. Food is... not great. Water's fine. But yeah, we could use more food. Right. And there's the tutorial complete. It looks like there's... oh, there's some stuff. Forge and smith to make basic tools, basic construction. Oath. Required technologies that. Oh good. Oath. Ah. We cannot achieve the level of civilization we've once had by only developing materially. The backbone of construction and social institutions we establish is the values that define and distinguish us. The oath is not only a legal boundary, but also a lifelong desire. Sure. Surveillance. Sounds so sinister, but what it means is we just get scouts. Vocational training. Okay. Required... ah, so craftsmen and specialists are the other population types. Okay, I see. And we've now got shacks. Excellent. Contains up to 10 people. Right. Okay, shacks. Citizens, we need shelters. Yep. Way ahead of you. Right, and then we can connect all these with roads. Right. Don't know why I was weirding out there, but whatever. Oh, because I'm running out of stone, it is. Right, I understand. Need to work till I've just got a little bit more stone. In fact, do we have any stone left? Is that what the problem is? No, there's a stone deposit there. Yeah. Ah, but we'll only get 14 a day. It's a rather rare resource, I guess, then. Right. Okay. Right. Wait for the stone to tick over one more time. And we will be done here. There we go. Right, so we've got plenty of stuff, yeah. Ah. Lovely. Can I even get that much stone in that time? We can get fish around here. Stone, stone, stone. That's a good question. Where is there some? That's some there, isn't it? Oh, you know what? It's not a gathering camp. It's a field camp. That's why it's not highlighting them. Obviously, duh. Right. So. There's some down here. There's a lot down here, actually. It's quite far away. We're probably better off just harvesting this. Well, we won't be able to build this just yet since we're using it for the building of shacks, but yep. Four days. I wish it had just gone, oh, you appear to have already built those. How wonderful. Rather than doing whatever this is now, but it's...
Together stronger.
Well, they look to be getting built. Zero days to go. I mean, it should complete just as it runs. There we go. Right. Meet the food and water demands for the whole population for 3 days on regular distribution. I'm already doing that. Yep, they're at regular. Okay. So basically, play for 3 days. Lovely. Turn to dust if we don't have more water soon. You're getting oh, that's a problem. Okay. We have issues with that. Yep. Wait, suddenly it's going all the way back up. Alright, I get you. Okay, we're going to need another well then. Right, more water. Suddenly it's 126 a day. I don't understand at all. Right. Well, the soup kitchen seems to be incapable of keeping up with the amount of soup required, so let's build another one. Right. Speed that up. Oh, and by the way, technology, yeah, that's... Metalworking techniques, hunting, establishment, oath, vocational training. Oh, it requires tools. So we need to go here. Metalworking techniques. Right. Okay. Well, I think it's going pretty well then. Storage, total storage. Era progress. Era 1, Era 2, Era 3, Era 4. In this era, 10 new resources and the buildings and technologies required to produce them will be accessible. Oh, we're nearly there. Okay, so we'll see if we can get into the second era, and then we'll probably call it there for our little look at this, what's it, new cycle. Little city builder type thing. So, we've got, what have we got here? I think, yeah, we're just kind of going through the motions while we wait for this technology to finish at the moment, aren't we? Forge, smith, iron ingot, basic tools, iron ore. Power grid. Need some iron. Need some tools. Okay. Forge and smith. Turns iron. Oh yeah, it allows workers to purify and cast iron and copper ingots for practical use. And this is built and ready now. That, and those, yep. Right, and smith turns them into basic tools and wires. Okay. Right. Scout Guild, Technical Boot Camp. So basically, once we've built a few things with these, yeah. So basically, we're moving into iron now. Iron ingots. Get some workers. And our gatherers, not gatherers, field workers. We'll need some iron miners to join their ranks. Luckily, we have some iron deposits already nearby that we can use, don't we? Right. That solves that then. Okay. Two. Okay, that's getting enough to be constructed now. You've got to appreciate the little animations they do as well on these things, you know. Definitely some thought gone into this, eh? Right. We're going to make some tools. Ah, we're really beginning to use up our workforce now. Right, now we can really start to get going. So that's going to take tools. This will simply require that. We can get that working straight away. Tools and tools. Right. In the meantime, we'll put up some roads around the place. Right. We'll speed up time, and it looks like, yeah, that'll just slowly tick over. And we'll get the other things researched. We should move into age 2. And we can probably leave it there, I think, for the episode. Right. So these require 30 odd tools each. That's just 20 odd. Yeah, it's going to take a few days for all that to happen. Harvest energy from wind via soft skill to generate electricity. Ooh. Looks like we could probably put a couple along the coast here if we want to generate some strong energy from them along here. That's probably the best spot. And we've got a building over there. Looks like an old lighthouse maybe that we can probably go and look through. He is even better. It's almost maxed out on this gauge if you put him here. Right. I'm assuming I need these dirt roads going along here. As it looks like that's how you connect things with cables. So I'm assuming that it needs that. And yeah, this forge is not enough, is it? We're gonna need another. Right. And limbs, we need more. There, nice curvy road. And we've got that there. I like how you can kind of put some free flowing stuff in, you know, it makes it look a bit more natural, you know, rather than it all just being, you know, grid based. Iron limbs. Since we can now process metals, you can give us the means to produce durable and effective tools of our own creation to do our daily task. Work can be done without tools too, but this will tire us physically and mentally. The more often we have to work without tools, the more likely we are to cause workplace accidents. Let's do it now. Produce 50 basic tools. No time limit, let's go. Okay. Yeah, we need more people going on that. Right. Oh, we've hit a new era. There we go. Kiln, pit, tailor, basic mine, residence, storehouse, tavern. Okay. And yeah, this does look like it's being connected. Does look like it's connected, doesn't it? So that's worked. So we're hitting the industrial era, or whatever this era is. Right, very nice. Technology. Do we have? We've got enough tools for this, which will give us hunting. Then we've got weaving. Then we've got Building statics, insulated furnaces that give us copper. Mine surveying. Divided layers, know-how on multi-layered brick and iron constructions. Okay. Interesting. We'll get this set up. Our stomachs are getting smaller. Give us food. I mean, there's spare food in storage. 25 workers are hungry, 25 are deadly. That eats the food that we have produced. There are 89 meals lying around. 95 meals lying around. Just make some. Consumption 0 a day. What? Regular distribution. No idea. Have they all just forgotten to eat? NPC. This experimental add-on is still very in its early stages. We believe that AI technology can make useful differences without radically changing the game experience. With this understanding, we can come across as AI individuals in our game, as characters in the universe, travels from the outside. They may ask for your help, assign tasks. So basically, AI characters are going to just turn up and ask us for like, help dynamically, aren't they? Okay, so dynamic quest giving. Old Glassmaster. We first made contact when we made first contact, but he didn't give us much information. He said he had valuable information to share with you. The stranger's name is David Haroldson. Okay, I've seen that.
Chief, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is David Haroldson. As you can see, I'm a wandering merchant, traveling from one settlement to another to trade goods. 2 weeks ago, we made a trade deal with the town of Foxglove. We delivered 68 basic tools to them, but on our way back we had an accident and lost all our cargo. The tools fell into a deep riverbed while crossing a damaged bridge. Now, we're stuck without any assets until our demand is met.
He demands 68 basic tools in 5 days. Accept.
Thank you, Chief. You have no idea how much this means to me. Losing all my cargo was a big blow, but your generosity is truly heartwarming. I promise to repay your kindness in any way I can. Maybe I could even show you some of the ancient ruins I've discovered in my travels. Who knows what kind of forgotten technologies we might find.
Okay, I appear to be in a very one-sided conversation with an AI. Let's see, where is Fox? Was it Glove?
Foxglove is a small settlement located about 30 miles to the east of here, Chief.
It's
a humble little place, but they're good people. They needed some basic tools for their daily tasks to survive, and I made a trade deal with them to deliver those tools. Unfortunately, as I was crossing a damaged bridge, my cargo fell into a deep riverbed.
Okay,
I lost everything, Chief.
He seems to have limited... seems to have like a basic response to that, but... Oh well, what have we got here? Copper ingot... Yeah, locked for now. And so the industrial heart of our land opens up in full. Okay, we're actually starting to need more people now. We need more people power. Hey, look at that! The food warning went away. I guess they probably all got to like just about the end of their shift, became hungry, and all just rushed the soup wagon. They just went, "Ah, we're all angry. You're just starving us." Gets to food wagon. Oh, look at all this food here. This is wonderful. Yeah, you probably should have looked before you complained. Right. Oh wow, we are devouring tools and things at the moment. Holy hell. Objectives complete. Six a day. Where are they all going? Or is this just based on how many we used in the previous day, I'm assuming? Okay. Hmm. Interesting, right. What is our next goal? Okay, technology tree. We have... Do the finish scouting? We have. Okay. Building statics. Which requires vocational training. Which requires more tools. So at the moment we just need the tools to go up. So we just need number go up. Right. Well, number has gone up. Let's see what we can do with that. But yeah, it looks interesting. I think we might call it about here. Let's see. Next era, so as you can see, it gets more and more industrialized as we go. We're going to need 200 people, 12 new resources, and the buildings and technologies required to produce them will be accessible. Workwear, alcohol, drinks, sand, glass, thermal, medicine, steel, dairy, electrical, coal, electric power, vegetables, herbs. Yeah, then we'll get into like crude oil and things. So it looks quite interesting. I'm not going to stick around much. I'm not going to stick around anymore now. We've hit the hour mark. I don't think this will give us much more. I think we've kind of seen most of what there is to see. Like here, it's just upgraded versions of what we've currently got. Scouts Guild, tavern there. You get the general gist. Like we get to a smelter, we start getting copper ingots. There's basic mines and that, instead of just having to go out and smack things with its pickaxes and just a surface mining. And then we get pots here with a kiln and so on. Clothes. So we're basically unlocking more production chains. It reminds me a lot of like Anno. I'm assuming though if they're going to throw in these like environmental conditions and disasters and that, it's probably going to end up somewhere between like Anno and Frostpunk, I'm guessing, is the way I would see this going. Looks interesting. We'll see how that AI technology develops. I mean, there's an entire discussion to be had on the use of AI in video games, and it's a funny old thing. Like the actual, we're looking at all these things being developed now for AI, and they're going, "Ooh, it could become super powerful and put office workers out of a job forever," and so on and so forth. But in all fairness, I think what we're probably going to see is that it'll probably start getting used in games before anything else. I know there's already someone working on. In fact, I think there's two competing. Mods for Skyrim that turn various NPCs into ChatGPT empowered mega NPCs. But yeah, we are undoubtedly going to see a lot more use of that sort of technology in gaming, and it's interesting to sort of start seeing the first few games here which are using it. Looks like next, if we want to level up here, we're going to need vocational training. We can probably get started on some other stuff in the meantime. But yeah, it's very, very interesting. It looks a bit rudimentary, and it seems to have looks a bit more advanced than a basic NPC with pre-programmed responses, but the scope of what the information they can divulge in that, and the conversation itself is kind of small and the conversation quite static and things. Whatever they're using to do the text-to-speech thing seems a bit basic as well, though. Yeah, it's difficult to get. What's it? Text-to-speech stuff that doesn't sound robotic, because it's not struggling to do the words and pronounce things and that. It's the thing that AI really struggles with is the pauses between words and the emphasis you put on certain syllables and things, and the tone of voice it struggles with most. Because obviously it's one thing to read something, but you know, you'll be doing so in a monotone, dull voice, you know. If I were to talk like this all of the time, you know, it doesn't flow is basically the thing. But anyway, the game itself, like I say, it seems pretty good. As far as like a city builder goes, it seems to tick all the boxes. If this is the sort of thing you're looking for, a bit of a AI, environmental disaster after solar flares, and they've got to build back up, and you've the question of, are you going to be green and self-sustaining, or are you going to revert back to the habits and behaviours that caused all this mess in the first place and ruined the environment? You know, choices to be making, all that. I'm imagining the campaign will have a lot more going off, and there'll probably be more interactions and things you can do and all that. So we'll see how it is. I think that I would probably want to see what the campaign is like, or even the sandbox after everything's been added in, because again at the moment things like diplomacy and interacting with other settlements or things like that, they all seem to be missing from the demo at the moment. So I would say if you like what you see, definitely keep an eye on it, but I would personally look at what gets added to it before release, this one. But it's certainly promising. Like I say, it seems to tick all the boxes. You know, you've got a pretty beefy tech tree, lots of different eras, lots of different production chains and resources to manage, and a very good building system, like these curved roads and things that you can put in and swap between the grid and a free-flowing thing, and then kind of mix and match the two. Pretty good. So very much liking it. So this is New Cycle. It should be available shortly on Steam. Demo available in the Steam Next Festival. I think again by the time this is up on the channel, Next Festival will be over, so the demo may or may not still be available. But if you like what you see, like I say, keep an eye out. More to come on the channel in the from the Steam Next Fest, and I hope to see you then for that. So again, thanks for watching and goodbye.